Alright, what's going on everyone? It's SN2000 here for episode 15 of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD Hero Mode. In the last episode, we finished up the Laniru provinces in Twilight and restored the light here. So, now we're gonna head back to Castle Town. So we head out here, we're gonna head out into Lake Hylia, which is now in the light. Actually, I might want to restock on some arrows, because we are going to be using the bow quite a bit in this upcoming sequence. So I'm going to see if I can... So before I leave Lake Hylia, I'm going to see if I can find some arrows. Yeah, bombs, I know you have to buy more bombs, but arrows I think drop from pots in this game. But bombs you do have to buy more, those do not drop from pots. Fairy. That is not what I wanted. There we go. I think I'm gonna need that. So there is a Howling Stone over here, but we can't do anything with it yet, so we're just gonna have to leave it there for now. There's some arrows. Alright, so now we are going to leave Lake Hylia. How, you might ask? Well, remember that cannon guy we talked to when this place was in Twilight and then a monster bird appeared? Yeah, we're gonna come talk to him again. And he's gonna blast us out of here. So yeah, that brother, he won't do anything in your human form, so don't talk to him. Some of the Zoras are still alive down under there? I thought maybe they dried up along with the lake. Hey buddy, have you heard? There's like a temple or something at the bottom of this lake. They put on such airs in all their rituals and fancy temple hoo-ha, then they just disappear. And what's that putting that temple so deep that humans can't swim there? I swear those Zoras. Oh, are you a customer? Heh, you are one lucky fella. The height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, the very peak of flying fantastication. It can be yours, fella, for a limited time only, and without waiting in line. It's a paltry 10 rupees. Give it a shot. So yeah, the dungeon is at the bottom of the lake, but we cannot get there yet. If you try to go to the bottom of the lake with your normal clothes on, you will drown. So do not try to go to the lake in your Hylian clothes. So that's how you leave Lake Hylia. Whoa, that reminds me of something. Didn't the late Queen Zora's domain ask you to do something? She asked us to find her son. Excuse me. The one who's been missing since he headed for Hyrule Castle. I think she said something about granting you some special power if you rescued him? If the final piece of the Fused Shadow is on the bottom of Lake Hylia, then it looks like we're going to need that ability. Yeah, I said this already, if you try to go to the dungeon in your Hylian clothes, you will drown, so do not try to go for it in your Hylian clothes. So now we're back here in Hyrule Field. And it is getting dark, you can see. So there's some horse grass over here, which is good because we need to get our horse here. Can't skip, okay. Alright, now we have a horse. Alright. Let's go to Castle Town. Because you might remember when we went there in our wolf form, we saw the Zora Prince there. So that's our next stop. Actually, before I go for the Zora Prince, I'm actually going to get the next hidden skill from this golden wolf over here. Because I think in last episode, or the episode before, I did the Howling Stone right there. And I'm being shot at. This one way to take him down, use his own weapon against it. Alright, so let's go learn our next hidden skill. We meet again. It appears your efforts have begun to return some vigor to Hyrule, but it is far too early to relax. Do you feel ready to earn another hidden skill to steel yourself for the forthcoming battles against more powerful foes? I do. Very well, but before we begin, I must test to ensure that you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the shield attack. Now then, come at me! I mean, I just did it, so... Excellent, it appears you're certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My third hidden skill is the back slice. Let it be honed into your mind. So this one's actually pretty useful, especially for armored foes. A mere shield attack is no match for an enemy protected not just by a shield, but by a thick full-body coat of armor. Such enemies are often focused on guarding against frequent frontal attacks. They often leave their rear unprotected. That is when you ZL target and press A while tilting L to jump and roll around your foe, then perform a jumping slice. A lot of these foes you won't encounter until like after the 5th dungeon. This is the back slice. Now try it. Yeah, just side hop twice. Your second one will be a side roll, then press B. You certainly carry yourself well, but do not forget the proper timing for swinging your sword while you jump. The third hidden skill, the back slice, has been passed on. So we have now learned the back slice. This is going to be very useful, especially for armored enemies later on. Which, most of them we won't even see until like after the 5th dungeon. There are still 4 hidden skills for you to learn. Do not neglect your daily sword training between now and the time you come to learn the next skill. May we meet again. Alright, so now let's go to Castle Town. Thank you. Oh, and we got mail. Two letters. We should probably check what we just got. Okay, water bombs now in stock. Okay, I know stuff's about some stuff you can do in Lake Hylia. I am gonna make a stop here real quick. You might remember in episode 12, I got 2 golden bugs. This is what they're for. They were a giant grasshopper, but you're not a bug, you're a person. So you're wearing those clothes, that tells me you like bugs too. Oh boy, I forgot the formalities. 24 golden bugs rolled to the ball, but I don't know if they got lost on the way or what, but they're not here, that's for sure. I do have some golden bugs. I have 3. So giving her the first golden bug, this will give you the big wall, which lets you hold up to 1,000 rupees. But if you're playing the GameCube or Wii version, it'll only carry up to 600 rupees. So I'm gonna give my other 2. Or I might just give the golden bugs off camera. So you do get some rupees for this. So yeah, I'll probably just give the bugs off camera until I get the last one, because when you give the last one, you'll get another wallet upgrade. And if you give a pair, you will get 100 rupees. Give a first one, you will get 50. So now we're gonna go help that Zora Prince. Going in this door is going to trigger the sequence. So prepare for a horseback battle, because we are about to get in one. That is a Zora child. This is beyond my expertise. Doctor, wait! If something isn't done, this child will... She doesn't remember me? Well, this isn't good. A human doctor won't do. That looked cool reminded me though. I've heard of a shaman in Kakariko Village in the Elden Lands who's tended Gorons and Zoras. Is that true? Perhaps if we take him there... Inadvisable! Too dangerous! But we can't turn a blind eye to a pretty girl in need either. Yes, we better escort you. Am I right, boys? Well, isn't that nice? To reach Kakariko, we've got to cross 2 plains that are each infested by dangerous beasts. But we'll be safe now. And look! They're all gone. Cowards! Don't ever show your faces here again! Oh my! Looks like we've still got 1 young swordsman left. And not only that, but it looks like this brave young man will escort us, so get ready to go, honey. Pronto! You know that girl, don't you? It's a real shame. She can't even remember her own name right now. Bless her heart. She found this poor boy collapsed on the road, and she did all she could to save him. More courage in that girl than all of the soldiers of Hyrule for sure. You lend your strength to her, you hear me? I should have equipped the Gale Boomerang. Okay, I guess this is one day later because it was nearly dark when I went in the bar. So you said the bridge to the west has been destroyed, huh? Then our only option is to cross the bridge to the east. And King Bulblin's patrolling on it. Unfortunately. You see what that means? You'll have to deal with that thing. This time it's actually going to be easier than the fight on the Bridge of Elden. Thank you so much for this. If you don't mind me asking, what's your name? SN2000? I will never in all my life forget your kindness, SN2000. Little lady, I think you best see your thanks towards saving Kakariko. This swordsman of ours has great eyes, honey. They're proud and wild like a feral beast. We need a beast right now to keep the true ones at bay. If we make it to Kakariko safely, we'll just thank him then, okay? Okay, so before I forget, I'm gonna equip the Gale Boomerang. So the actual fighting hasn't started yet. It's gonna start when we get on the bridge. Alright, so when we get to the bridge here, this is going to be our first fight on this trip. So get your bow ready. Because you can see he now has shields on his arms, so your sword won't work. Luckily, we have a bow now, so... Okay, it's your turn, honey. We're counting on you. Two bow shots and he's down. Just make sure you shoot him before he hits you, because if you do hit the front of his Boblin, then he will knock you off the bridge. Just like the case with the Bridge of Elden fight. Nice, honey. Keep up the good work. Alright. So now the actual fighting is going to start here. Oh, wait for the wagon to catch up. So that's why I equipped the Gale Boomerang, because if a fire arrow hits the wagon, it will catch fire, and you see that meter at the top? If that meter fills up, it's game over. So make sure you put out the fire quickly if the wagon catches on fire. There's a card rock up there. Make sure you shoot it down. Because if you don't, it's going to drop a bomb and it's going to scare the horse, which will make the cart go all over the place. Okay, we're almost there on the final stretch. Let's go open that gate real quick. And we did it. He has passed through the worst of it. As long as he rests, he should recover in due time. Do you know the fate of his mother? Her welfare consumes him. He has been mumbling deliriously about her almost constantly. I can see the knowledge grieves you. It must be an awful memory. I'll stay with him until he's better, no matter how long it takes. Is that so? Thank you, Colin. He has in 2000. About Ilya? Is it true, what they said about her? Yes, she has lost her memory, Colin, and regaining it will be no simple task. But it will be alright, child. If we just give her some time, I'm certain that Ilya will find her heart again. So, Colin, I'd like to ask you to stay in this village until then. It is our turn to show the courage that you have already displayed. Nice to see there's still hope here, and it's always good to see happy results repay your efforts. Those skills of yours, any chance you have the mind to put them to use for Hyrule? I hope there is an Earth Kingdom is frail and dying, but there's still a group trying to do what it can. And I'm a member of that group. So she will then tell you her name. I may just stay here a bit longer. I'm still worried about Ilya, and we'll never mind about the rest. SN2000, I want to see you again at my bar, you hear me? The bar is actually kind of a safe house for my friends. There's a passageway that leads to the castle from in there as well. If you ever need anything, stop by. I'll be waiting for you. So we should get that ability now, right? If you listen closely, this actually sounds like the Serenade of Water from Ocarina of Time. So now we can enter this crouch hole, I'm gonna call it. To this secret area. I am deeply grateful to you for aiding my son in this time of need. You were right to bring him here. Kakariko Village is a sacred place for the Zora people. It is where we take our eternal rest. My husband in life, King Zora, also rests his spirit here. It is no coincidence my son found his salvation in this place. That which I have promised you is within this grave. During his lifetime, my husband created garments specifically for the chosen hero, garments that house the abilities of the Zora. So now we have the Zora Armor. So if you wear this, you can move freely in the water. You can go underwater without drowning, but you're also more vulnerable to fire and ice attacks. Now at last I can join the king in slumber, and yet my son, he still knows nothing of my death. If you see him again, please pass on this message. Tell him he must not grieve his mother's passing. Tell him she wanted him to be brave and live on as the king of our people. And tell him his mother loves him without end. Tell him. Well, it's a good thing you found all of your friends and picked up that nifty Zora armor. But aren't you forgetting something kind of important? That last fused shadow. Remember what Farron the Light Spirit said? He said you would need the fused shadows to defeat the Dark Overlord Zant and save the world. So even if you go back now with all of the people you saved, the whole tragedy would just repeat itself. So let's go get it. We need to go to the temple on the lake bed of Lake Hylia. But before we go there, we actually need to pick up some water bombs. But the problem is, we only have one bomb bag, so... Luckily, you can sell your bombs, so you don't have to just toss them all out. So I'm gonna go sell my bombs and purchase some water bombs so we can enter the next dungeon. Which I'm not gonna do in this episode, we're gonna do it next episode. I also did get hit once during that fight, so I'm gonna go heal up real quick, even though I probably don't really need it. The bomb shop is always open, so you don't have to worry about what time you come here in the game. So yeah, you can sell your bombs here. And now I'm going to purchase some water bombs. So I am going to fill up my bomb bag. Yeah, your bomb bag can carry up to 15 water bombs. At least the first one can anyway. Once you get an upgrade later that doubles your amount. Okay, I'm gonna look in here to see if I got this golden bug in here yet. I'm not sure if I did. I did not. Okay, so good thing we stopped here. I might just have an entire episode dedicated to hunting golden bugs. Alright. So let's make our way to Lake Hylia and onto the third dungeon. Which unfortunately we're gonna have to take the long way because Bridge of Elden is still out of commission. And we won't be able to repair it until after we complete the third dungeon. Alright, already got that one, okay. Oh, the other golden bug's on that side, okay. I'm gonna pick that up real quick, then we'll make our way to Lake Hylia. It's right here. Alright, that'll be the last golden bug in this video. Let's make our way to Lake Hylia. Like I said, I might just have an entire episode dedicated to hunting golden bugs. And any of the ones I do get, I'll probably turn them in off camera. Except for the last one, since you get another wallet upgrade. Two card rocks, okay. Yeah, card rocks do attack you quite a lot in those areas. If one does come down, just swing your sword around like wild like this. Oh, it's rare to do. I gotta get this. Yeah, that's gonna come in handy. So, I'm going to end this episode when I enter the dungeon. Alright, let's go to Lake Hylia. So I'm gonna give this a shot, because why not? Crap. Alright, let's go to the dungeon. So yeah, this is where the Zora Armor comes in. I'm trying to equip my water bombs. So yeah, the dungeon's down there. And this is why I purchased water bombs. Because you can see there is a boulder blocking the entrance. Use the iron boots to descend the rest of the way. Pull out the water bomb here, use it in there, get away before it explodes. Did that not work? There we go. Alright, this is going to conclude this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like if you really enjoyed this video. If you really like my content, you can subscribe. Hit the bell to stay updated for new videos. Check out my channel discussion if you want to see what's going on. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys next time.